Hello. Welcome back to the stream. Today we're continuing some Trails in the Sky. Which, as you can see, we've played like 17 hours, but we are still only in chapter 1. The missing airliner. So if I recall, our father was a great adventurer, and we're following in his footsteps as Estelle and Joshua. And he went missing aboard an airliner that was going to the next town over, and it's become a whole kerfuffle. And now we're trying to go and find what happened to it, because it just mysteriously disappeared on the way to its destination. So yeah, let's just hop in, and yeah, it's been a bit since we played, so see if we can make some more progress. Let's see, what was I supposed to be doing? We're supposed to travel to Revenue Village. And if I recall last time as well, we made sure to try and level up everything we could as much as possible, get our skills in order, and really try to make sure that like we have, we're fully decked out in gear. Because there's definitely been some bosses we have struggled with a bit. I would indeed say. So yeah, let's just let's see if I can remember the buttons. Okay, that's toggle run, that's dodge. There's your craft, there's your dodge roll. Okay. Let's look at the map. Looks like I have cleared out. Oh, did I think I might have cleared out this whole secondary path. Yeah, I cleared out this secondary path for like a side mission. And then we just need to go this way for the actual main mission now. And like there are other side quests we could do, but am I that motivated for that? Not really. We're just gonna do main quest for now.
Let's go.
And like maybe if we run across a side quest coincidentally, then we will finish it. Also, I am in the bottom left corner indeed of the screen because I believe there's more important info on the right side because that's all our attack selection stuff. So you're just missing out on the mini map. But yeah, this should be good. I feel like that's the only the one big thing I have to remember when I play Trails is that I need to switch what side I'm on. I was a little later today to start stream than I really thought I might be. I was aiming for 8 o'clock, but it's because I was doing something incredibly important, which is watching ReZero. I finally got around to watching the first 2 episodes of the new season. Part of the reason I'm doing that is because episode 11 just came out. I think it's 11. Which is apparently a super important episode, and the anime is going on break for a little while here. So I think it's time for me to catch up. I've been intending to watch more of it for a while because it's one of my like all-time favorite anime. So I really should not have put it off for quite this long. But hey, we got started and I'm having fun with it. So I'm planning to try and binge the rest of it throughout the upcoming week. Okay, what's going on here? Ooh, cool looking guy with a sword. Hello, red-haired young man.
Sherazard. Never thought I'd run into you here.
Took the words right out of my mouth. I thought you were near the royal capital. Are you also here because of the airliner incident?
Nah, I'm here for something else. Speaking of, I heard that incident was the work of sky pirates.
Potentially.
But I'm sure you're more than capable to handle that. Well, good luck.
Hey, you don't have to be so cold. You do know there's a chance Master Cassius might have been captured too, right?
He's too overpowered. How could he possibly have been captured?
Captured? Cassius, right? You've got to be joking. That cunning old man wouldn't let himself get caught by some sky rats. That's got to be wrong.
I hope so, but
Who is this guy?
I don't know.
but it looks like he's another bracer.
By the way, who are those brats with you? Are they rookies?
Hey, we're bracers too, you punk. Hello, hello, you demonics. Welcome in, welcome in. We were playing Trails in the Sky today. How many hours? I was on like the save screen earlier, and I think I had like 19 hours in the game. We're on chapter 1 of the game. Oh my god, it took me so long to get to the prologue. It's such a long RPG. My goodness. It's like at 20 hours in. Chapter 1. Yeah, it's like a fantasy world, and we're basically part of the Adventurers Guild, trying to solve different issues around the place. They call adventurers bracers.
Wouldn't you like to know? They're Master Cassius's children.
And our father was like a famous bracer who went missing with a missing airliner. So we're trying to track him down. Yeah, beat Mina in 22 hours. This one takes the same amount to get through chapter 1. Yep. I mean, maybe longer. We'll see. Never played Trails, but you have so many RPGs in your backlog. Like, I've heard a lot of great things about Trails and its world building, especially. So it's something I always wanted to play. And then this is Trails in the Sky first chapter, the remake. So like a big thing that was motivating about it was like this is a remake of the first game. So it's, you know, it's been modernized a bit, spruced up some. So it's like, okay, if I'm ever going to start it, this would be the time as the remakes are coming out. And it's a series that one of my close friends really enjoys. So I wanted to make sure I played it at some point. Yeah, it is funny. I've streamed several RPGs, but yeah, they just end up taking like months and months and months to complete. So it's like, oh yay, another firing up the stream again. I feel like maybe, yeah. Anyway, I digress.
What the? For real? That old man's kids?
You punk.
Huh.
Judging us at a glance.
What? Why are you staring at us like that?
Putting that black-haired one aside, that girl's a total amateur.
Rude!
Is she really the old man's kid?
What?
She's Cassius Bright's very own daughter. I'm just an adoptee, though.
That right? Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
I love the goofy eyes here. Yeah, this guy's being such a jerk. What is he talking about?
See you, Sherazard. Don't let those brats drag you down too much.
Yeah. You take care too. Don't go running headfirst into trouble, or you'll end up hurt.
I'll keep that in mind.
Who is he to act so smug?
He's so irritating.
I see. So that's Agate the Heavy Blade.
Agate the Heavy Blade?
Agate Crossner. He's a senior bracer of the Bracer Guild. He's not tied to any particular branch and takes jobs wherever he's needed. His weapon of choice is a massive blade that can cleave monsters in two.
Holy!
Just so you know, he's an incredible fighter.
Being strong doesn't excuse his attitude. Speaking of, he sounded like he knew Dad too.
I mean, who doesn't? Your father's like a famous adventurer.
Yeah, he acknowledged how strong he is, but his opinion on him didn't sound particularly positive.
Well, after quite a few events, he's still putting on that tough act with Master Cassius.
Okay. Oh well, who cares about that rude jerk anyway? Let's just get to Revenue Village already. Silver Streak, Heavy Blade. Do you have those nicknames yourselves?
Not quite. As you gain experience, people start calling you by those names.
What would our nicknames be?
Cool. I wonder what mine would be. Wild Whirlwind? Or maybe Twin Tail Tornado?
Do you actually like those?
Estelle. He's always awfully goofy.
Come at me.
One weird thing about this game is it is like turn-based, but there is this like quote-unquote action mode that you can just fight things in the overworld as well. It's really only used for like weak mobs to kill them or like stagger them before you start your turn-based combat. Trails has a really complex and unusual combat system. There's so many different things involved. There's a chest down here. Let's make sure we grab that. A yoink. But like all the bosses and most of the like major combats, this overworld like very simple 2-3 button combat like doesn't matter. It just jumps you straight into the turn-based stuff.
Let's go.
Sure, on it. Fight from a distance. Prepare yourself.
Oh, okay, we're fine. I'm just trying to get this stagger off, and then we can start the turn-based combat.
Let's focus.
Like so.
Keep at it.
You got it. You're mine.
For bonk.
Joshua, do it.
Yeah, let's... And you move, like, in 3D around the battlefield, and there's a turn order and everything. There we go. And the animations are pretty fancy.
This is the end.
These enemies seem quite weak for our current power level, so...
That's good.
I was just like trying to remember stuff about the combat since it's been 2 or 3 weeks since we last played. Maybe longer. My goodness. It's a small child. So, this is Revenue Village. It's so nice and peaceful. Oh, and they have an orchard here. They're known for their orchards nowadays, but Revenue Village used to be a mining town. I heard there's an abandoned septium mine up north. You seem to know a lot about the village. Have you been here before? Yeah, back when I was training to become a senior bracer. I traveled everywhere on foot. I never took an airship. Huh? Why? Airships are way more convenient. Airships are convenient, sure, but they only connect the 5 great cities. Once you get used to that kind of comfort, you stop thinking about the smaller places. Walk the places you're meant to protect with your own 2 feet. That's what Master Cassius taught me. Huh. Dad told you that? It makes sense. If you don't know a place well, you might not be able to reach the people in need in time. And knowing the terrain can be crucial when chasing a criminal. That's exactly right. Well, setting that aside, let's get our investigation started. Should we just ask every single person here about it? Sure, if you want everyone to think you're suspicious. I think we should talk to the village chief first. Ah, right. Yeah, Estelle's a little bit of an airhead, but really strong. Like a really strong battler, whereas Joshua's like much more level-headed and cunning. Okay. Hello, small child. It's Fran. Huh? Are you all visitors? The village chief's house is up the hill in the back. Thank you, small child. Is much appreciated. Louis won't play with me recently. Did something happen? I don't know. So he said up the hill in the back. Okay.
Huh, I see. The houses are built right along the mountain slopes.
Makes sense for a village known for its orchards.
Even the elderly have to hike these hills every day. I respect that.
Is this?
Oops.
It's probably the village cemetery.
Accidentally ran into the graveyard instead of the village chief's house. I see, I see. Hello, hello, Dead Cells that addict. Welcome back in, welcome back in. Obliterated by the hand of the king. I assume that is something from Dead Cells. Once again, I really need to go back and play it at some point. Oh, into the game? Wow. That's rough. But hey, that's sometimes how roguelikes go, right? Septine Calendar 1192. 6 innocent souls lost to the war rest here. Leaf, Abel, Nicole, Willem, Irina, Mishka. In the presence of the goddess, may you all rest in peace. Rip. Well, it happens. It's unfortunate. Especially, like, I don't know if you've fought that boss a ton of times. Oftentimes, yeah, I like it when there is still, like, a pretty significant challenge and I can't just, like, brute force a boss with a super strong run. And I have to, like, die quite a few times to learn it. It's one of the things I liked about Hades pretty well. I feel like the in-game bosses were still pretty challenging unless your run was absolutely obscene. A bonk. So is the village sheep up this way, or was it one of these other houses here? Here, I'm gonna double check. The door is locked. Okay, yeah, maybe we should not be breaking and entering. This house looks village chief like. I don't know. Kind of a larger. Oh, an elder. Okay. Hello, elder. I'm breaking and entering. Hi. People seem really chill about you just walking into their homes in this game. The smell of burning homes, the heat of skin-charred flames, the screams of fleeing villagers, helpless cries of children. Even now they haunt me, clear as day. Oh my gosh, this lady is trauma dumping the instant we meet her. My goodness. Speaking of which, that child recently visited here after being gone for ages. If he had just let me know in advance, I would have cleaned up that house for him. Yeah, does this world have therapists? I think they kind of need that. Yeah, part of the backstory, I believe, is that there was, like, pretty recently a major war with a neighboring country. So that's maybe why there's the trauma is perhaps fresh in their mind. Oh, it is the village chief. Okay. Awfully small village, by the way. Oh, I don't recognize you three. Have you come to buy our fruits? Nah, we're not merchants. We're from the Bracer Guild. You're the village head, aren't you? Yes. I suppose you could say I am. You said you're from the Bracer Guild. Then, are you friends with Agate? He's a colleague, but we're not teamed up with him or anything. I guess you could say we're more like acquaintances. I see. Then, even now, he's all alone. What? Is something wrong, Chief? Oh, excuse me. I was just mumbling about how my friend was forever alone, even though he's old. What brings you bracers to such a remote village? Was a wanted monster spotted around here? Actually, no. We're investigating the incident involving the missing airliner. We heard someone here witnessed something, so we decided to pay a visit. Oh, that again. The Royal Army soldiers came here recently for the same thing. They took a look around and then they left. I figured as much. Anyway, who was it that saw the silhouette in the sky? It was one of the kids in the village. His name's Louis. He said he spotted a strange shadow on the night of the incident. But then again, he's just a young boy. He might have been half asleep and just imagined it. Imagined, huh? At any rate, we should go hear it from the boy himself. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for your time, mister. Not a problem. You can come see me anytime. Louis should be somewhere around the village. I'm sure you'll track him down soon enough. Okay, Louis, where you at? Certainly not at the bar. He's a small child. There's no way he'd be there. But maybe we should check just to make sure. Location: the Moonlight Path has been added. Ooh. Okay, it's got a basement. Nice.
Time for some shopping.
Which one are you
We
going
can
to
get
pick?
apple ice cream. Oh, that sounds so good. I want it. It cures burn, apparently. That's kind of nice.
Got it.
Yoink. Apple ice cream acquired.
Bargains?
Which one are you?
Be sure to check out the inn down below.
There's an inn down below, huh? Welcome. I recommend our wide array of fruit wines. The ingredients are as fresh as they can get. Oh, that sounds fantastic. The bar wasn't around the last time I came through here, was it? Yes, we only just opened recently. We look forward to serving you again. Any recommendations? Let's see. I would recommend our pomegranate wine and apricot tart. Schlara, don't we have a case to investigate? We do, I know. But this is a perfect opportunity to gather info from the locals. No need to rush. Are you sure you're taking this seriously? Can't exactly count on Shara to do a job when alcohol's involved. Let's see, anything else going on around here? Gun, what about a gun? Unless you're talking about your Dead Cells playthrough, which I will say maybe slightly less stuff, totally off topic if I can't come up with what it's about right away, but hope you're enjoying your playthrough. Revenue Village, anything else?
Oh, will you be resting?
No, I will not be resting. I recommend the freshly squeezed juice at the tavern on the second floor. Hope you give it a try. Cause yeah, I don't see a gun up here unless I'm blind. A lot of alcohol though. I'm pretty sure there are guns in this world. Yeah, there's definitely guns. Like we have airships. It's like an interesting, like, kind of Magitech type world. Like it has like somewhat steampunk vibes at points. Certain areas. I think other games lean into that side of it more. Let's head into the general store.
Hey, welcome.
None of our current characters are gun users, but I wouldn't be surprised if we get one later.
I can't decide.
Which one are you going to pick?
We've already gotten all the news, and yeah, that's just general items. Unsurprising, seeing as it's a general store.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go.
Oh, okay, that's why it's 2 stories. It has its back to the mountain. I see. Okay, where's the small child at that we're supposed to yap with?
I smell oranges and lemons. Local specialties, perhaps?
Yeah, they even have a harvesting tractor. What a relaxing view.
Oh, there's the small child over there at the dock, looking wistfully at the... Are those tortoises in the distance? Indeed. Ooh, we got some wildlife around. My husband, Pesca, loves figuring out how to improve things. He works in the orchard during the day and researches cultivation at night. I wanted to be a fruit farmer. That's the reason I came to this village. I did all sorts of research and bought the latest in herbal farming equipment. I won't let anyone outdo me. I'll grow all the fruit I can. Bro is fruit maxing. Sheesh. I'm gonna quit fruit farming and start a business in bows. I can't leave the village in the state it's in. I won't be satisfied until it's sorted. So I sent my wife and son on ahead. What? Are they the ones selling stuff in the main square of bows? I think I remember them. But also, like, what sort of state is this village in? It doesn't look to be struggling particularly. I've been here growing fruit since the days when this was still a mining town. My passion for growing good produce is the greatest of anyone around.
There we go.
I don't know. That guy over there seems like he's got you beat. Hello, Louis. Oh, hello. Never seen you guys before. Are you merchants who came to buy fruit? Nope. Guess what? We're bracers. Bracers? You mean like a god? But you don't look all that strong to me. Man, everyone's judging us at a glance. What a shame. Kids can be so cruel. Say that after you see my super duper awesome staff skills. Sheesh! Whoa! It's spinning like crazy. How's that? Want to see something even cooler? Estelle, that's enough. Anyway, are you Louis? Yeah. How do you know my name? Because we're suspicious individuals. The village head told us. You saw a big flying shadow, right? We want to ask you a bit about it. Really? But the soldiers searched for it, and they couldn't find anything. We know, but we'd still like to hear about what you saw. Any details you can remember would help. Okay. Well, you see, I like to go out and look at the stars. So I always sneak out after everyone goes to sleep. Troublemaker. That night, I saw 2 shadows flying in the sky. 2? I hadn't heard that. Was the airship being chased? Huh? Hold on. There were 2 shadows? Yeah. Oh, but one was big and one was small. Like a mom and a kid. 2 shadows with different sizes. If one was the airliner and the other was the sky pirate ship, that would check out. Definitely. The airship we saw in the forest was smaller than the airliner. And those 2 shadows then flew all the way up north. And then they disappeared. The north would be out the village's rear exit. There's another mountain trail there. It leads to an abandoned septium mine from way back. The soldiers searched through the whole trail, but they didn't find anything. They said I probably just dreamed it all up in my sleep. And they laughed. Like I'm just a dumb kid. Wah, boo. So sad, Louis. Oh, Louis, don't you worry. You don't have to cry. We're not like those jerk soldiers. We're gonna prove what you saw was real. Really? Really, you can count on us. So no more tears, okay? Okay. Thank you, Ms. Bracer. You're so kind. She's always been great with kids. Yeah, it's certainly one of her virtues. What? Nothing. Anyway, we know what to do next. Yeah. Out the back exit and up the northern mountain path. Okay. That's a lot of dialogue we got. This is a very dialogue-heavy game. 2 shadows flew up north and then vanished. I definitely wasn't dreaming. Turtle! Do I have any way to, like, zoom in the camera?
Yeah.
Sure, on it.
I don't think we do. Nope, not that I can see. What a shame. Youngins just don't farm with heart. All they think about is numbers, numbers, numbers. How terrible. Shut up, old man. The numbers matter at the end of the day. If you need more money, you gotta make more. The numbers matter. This isn't just a hobby. You punk. Old Man Gray and Pesca have been arguing again today. Old Man Gray probably won't budge on a lot of things. Old Man Gray insists that I just want to rely on machines because I'm lazy. But that's not it at all. As my husband says, it must be a simple misunderstanding. I'm certain they can come to an understanding if they talk it out. That's one interesting thing with this game is like the random NPC dialogues progress a lot as you progress. It's just like random little slice of life tidbits kinda of the world like moving forward. So it's like in that sense it can be pretty immersive if you're the type that likes just yapping with everyone along every single path. And now you're starting to understand why it took me 19 hours to get this far into only chapter 1.
All right, let's start climbing.
It's a steep, winding path. Watch your step, Estelle.
Why just me?
Because you're the troublemaker. What do you think?
Fight from a distance! There's a lot of them. Be careful.
Chain attack.
Okay! This one's on me!
Let's see. I'll probably just, yeah, I'll just hurricane them.
I got your back, Estelle.
Okay, that hits the side effect on 2 of them. Wait, actually, I do have enough points to just ult right away. I should have done this slightly earlier. But the positioning isn't actually that good now. Whatever, I digress. Boom!
This one's on me!
Honestly, you love games with progression and NPCs side stuff. Makes the world feel a little more realized. Yeah, like I said, I do like a lot when it feels like very immersive and like believable, more believable.
How's this?
Use the Sylphian Whip real quick.
Let's keep going.
This is just a bunch of mobs, but like there's so many of them that we are
You're up, Joshua!
struggling to easily clear them out.
Perfect move.
Okay, yeah, we'll do this. Get a backstab. So in this game, there's normal attacks, there's craft attacks, which are built up by doing normal attacks, and there's like magic attacks that happen on a delay using mana. Let's see if we can just Shadow Spear this guy real quick. He was stunned, so we have a chance to attack before he does still. Man, it looks so cool. Can I reach this with a normal attack? I cannot. Really? Are you the only enemy left? Yeah, this is the only enemy left. Interesting. I mean, I guess I'll just use this just so we can reach. Okay, good stuff.
Too simple. You're awesome, Shara.
There's a chest at the end of this area, so I'll do that. Good dodge timing there. Oh, did it again. This is definitely more tanky. This seems like almost like an elite, maybe. Okay, ouch. I did not successfully dodge that one. It's one thing I liked about Mina the Hollower a lot is that it also like paid a lot of attention to side characters. Sure, let's use this. Does this have any bonus effects from any direction? There's no reason to go for the Earth Lance. They have like the same damage output, it looks like. And since this is single target, like we don't need to do the other one. Same with like Deltarune. And Silk Song as well, like Hollow Knight. Like those are games that the characters that you run into feel quite alive at times, and I like that a lot. Here, let's just speed up this this ally, I mean. Okay, it's weak to our airstrike.
Arcana of the Goddess. You're a lifesaver.
Okay, that's not a very useful thing to critical with. I need to pay more attention to the turn order thing. To actually use the separate buffs well. Because if you look in the turn order in the top left, there's like tiny icons next to the characters, and each of those has like a different effect that it rotates through. So there's just so much to track in this game. I'm pretty sure this one is just like extra money, basically. Extra money effect. But the zero arts one is super important because you can insta-cast a spell. And the critical one's super important because it's just a bunch of extra damage.
All right, treasure time.
Beast steak, holy. Okay, that wasn't very useful. Why was food in a treasure chest, like at the end of the path? Like, what's up with that? For what purpose? Yeah, I love all the little side things that happen alongside the main story. Agreed. Like, and it's just a little more noticeable in a game like this when there's so much dialogue. It is like incredibly dialogue heavy. So it can maybe feel a bit more overwhelming at times when you're talking to so many. But also, some people like that. I might be one of them. I don't think it's like the best thing for a stream that I'm stopping at every single NPC and exhausting their dialogue entirely. But hey, I want to see all the little bits of lore that characters drop. And hey, if I learn that the farming town has a feud between the old man who likes doing things the old way and then a young upstart farmer that's like trying to do stuff with technology, it's like, sure, that's a fun little extra characterization they added. That was worthwhile.
Treasure found.
Yoink. I feel like we are too strong for enemies in this area, so I'm just kind of ignoring them and running past. I mean, especially for such a long game here, I can definitely see how people could have, you know,
This chest is bad
it could be
news.
exhausting.
Watch out.
So this one is shaking, so it's going to have like a pretty significant item. But enemies are going to jump out when we start it
This one's tough.
and attack, and we have to beat them if we want to get the stuff. Do I want to blind them or do I want to seal them? Maybe we try to seal them. Now the concern is if they move before she manages to cast. That could be pretty unfortunate. This could be a longer fight, so we're gonna cast morale so that everyone will have increased stats.
I'll show no mercy.
Do different party members have different field skills in this game? Field skills. I guess I'm not sure what you mean. Like in the overworld, like the other combat thing, it's barely different. And in this, are actual like spells. So the craft spells here are character specific. And then these spells are based on like the equipment I give the characters. Here, let's try to speed Shara up real quick. So you can like build them with different spells. But yeah, the actual magic, I don't think there's character unique spells. It's purely based on like the build you give them. Oh, you mean like overworld like passives? Not that I know of. I don't think there's any of those. I'm also not far enough into the game to know whether or not we're going to have a giant selection of possible characters or not. It's very possible that that could be a thing.
Leave it to me.
I'm just trying to cast clock up on everyone so that they have like slightly better speed here.
You're a lifesaver.
Leave it to me.
Better movement and better speed. Sever, that removes buffs, impedes. Steal bonus. Would I like to steal that bonus? Let's just flicker to delay these two. It might change the attack order enough that Shara can actually go next. It did not. Ooh, that's not good. Joshua got affected by sleep. Okay, Shara, certainly this absolutely shreds them. It did pretty well. Entering overdrive mode. I will use, sure, Earth Lance. I probably should have healed. Nah, this will probably knock them down, yeah. And we should be able to wipe them out in time, I think.
I better do something.
Need to regroup.
Here, let's do this. And then I will instantly go into her ultimate art with Pummel. If you build up 100 craft points, you can like cast their S-break skill. Oh no, these are exploding enemies. Okay, no, they are not. I thought we were going to die like after the fight because we were too close to them. That was a little concerning. We got shoes. Nice. Fancy shoes. Let's go. Sure. You can have them. Looks like the only difference is they give slightly more arts defense. So we're a little more resistant against spells. But also, these are like I was gonna say these aren't plus versions of the boots. Like, you can upgrade them, I think, but we haven't actually upgraded anyone's boots. We've only upgraded weapons. Let's heal everyone up. Is there a like auto heal? I don't think there is.
Phew, close one.
Anyway,
Let's go.
Got it.
Let's go.
let's keep moving.
Careful, Estelle.
And this is, yeah, as I said, really labyrinthine, huh? There's a chest at the end of like every path.
Treasure found.
Yeah, the treasures with a fight pretty much always give some sort of equipment. So I typically always try to do those, try to complete those.
Monsters could be trouble.
Monsters could be trouble. What? What are you talking about? They're such pushovers. They're friendly and fluffy.
This girl, I swear.
I should have paid attention to what she said. I missed it. She talked about her voice echoing through the mountains. Okay, we found the mine up here. Is there going to be something hidden away inside the mine? Revenue mine. Okay, yeah, I could read that without examining it. I'm kind of surprised there was an option to examine it when it was just... whatever. Okay. Let's see, what all were you saying? Yep. Okay. And you can run around as the different characters if you want here. And you have like a slightly different special ability here.
Sure, on it. Yeah. Science. Yeah.
Ooh, that's pretty fancy. But I've just been playing Estelle because she feels like the most main character-y character. But really, like these two, Joshua and Estelle, are like duo protagonists. Okay, I mean, I guess we're going into the mine. I don't really expect us to find an airship in a mine, but I'm trying to tell. Did I fully explore that? I think we missed one path.
Let's go.
Sure, on it.
And of course, I'm such a completionist that I'm like, we have to go back. We have to see that one side path that we skipped. What if there's a special weapon? What if there's a whole fancy quest line? What if the secret ending is locked behind this little side path over here? It's just those stupid little things in my mind. It's like, you can't leave it. You cannot. But it's probably just going to be like a sandwich in a chest or something stupid. Oh, Mirage Ring. Okay, that's useful. It's an accessory with defensive stats and then resist petrify. Fancy. One weird thing I've noticed in this game is status effects. Like, accessories give you crazy resistances against a specific status effect. So it almost feels like it wants you to swap out your accessory if you're struggling on a boss with like a specific status, and then it just totally ignores it. It's like, why are we just doing like rock paper scissors? Like it's all or nothing. The statuses are super debilitating, or just don't get affected at all if you have the right trinket. I digress. Anyway, let's go into the mines. Also, taking a glance outside. Okay, weather seems okay for the moment. We may have had like potential tornadoes in the area. So I'm just making sure that I'm not going to perish while streaming. That would be preferred. The path is blocked with a sturdy chain and padlock. So this is the abandoned mine. It does kind of feel like the Malga mine. But this place looks so Run down. It's been closed for some time. The lock is completely rusted shut. Doesn't seem like it's been opened recently. In other words, the Sky Pirates haven't been through here. Maybe that's why the Royal Army gave up. Could be. Doubt you'd find any clues just by just combing through the mountainside. What's wrong, Estelle? Is it just me, or is the wind blowing from inside? From inside? You mean the mine? Yeah. Wait a second. You're right. It's faint, but there's definitely a breeze coming from down there. Right? Seriously, your intuition is surprisingly sharp sometimes. You really are Master Cassius's daughter. Dad has nothing to do with this. Anyway, aren't you curious about what's inside? Yeah, it must be connected to somewhere. It's definitely worth investigating. All right then, time to snap this lock. Hey, don't. We're heading back to the village for now to talk to the village head about this. He might even have the key. Aw, bummer. What? We don't get to do breaking and entering? Bonk, bonk, bonk. Let's just fast travel on back, I guess, then. Yeah, the weather here has been kind of weird lately, man. I think we've had like several tornado warnings as of late. Which one's which, actually? Or tornado watch? Warning? Whatever. There's been the potential for tornadoes in the area. Usually not that worried about it, though. Unlike areas that have like hurricanes or earthquakes, those affect literally everyone in the region. Tornadoes, like, you have to be pretty unlucky to be affected, because they have such a narrow area of effect. Are you looking for my husband? I imagine he'll be at that place around this time. What place? What do you mean, that place? How unhelpful. First she trauma dumps on us, then she vague posts. Oh yeah, he's probably up here. Okay, well the quest marker tells us. But yeah, he's up here looking at the graves. Oh, there you are. You're the bracers from earlier. This is quite the elaborate tombstone, isn't it? We erected it to honor the victims of the war 10 years ago. Bose is close to the Empire, so we faced the fiercest fighting. This village wasn't spared either. We lost a couple of people. Is that so? There's no need to look so sad. Cleaning this cemetery is simply part of my daily routine. So, what brings you here? You wanted to talk to me, didn't you? Oh, right. We wanted to ask you about something. But before that, since we're here, would you mind if we paid our respects? We don't have any flowers, but please, at least let us offer our prayers. I wouldn't mind in the slightest. Their souls will appreciate that too. I think the tombstone had was it about 6 names? I mean, okay, I guess the video game representation of this village probably doesn't actually include every single person in the village, but it's like, That's over half of the current amount of people in the village. That's a pretty sizable loss in town size. Rest in peace.
So you think the abandoned mine might hold a clue? It's true that the soldiers didn't search that far.
I mean, I guess it's true to like actual world wars though, and like major wars. Like a lot of small villages get pretty devastated if they have to send all their young men off to war. And then they're often like in the same unit that then like if that gets wiped out, the town itself like loses its future. We talked to that Louis kid and we just couldn't ignore his story. We want to check it out just to be safe. Could we borrow the key to the mine?
The key to the padlock? Hold on for a moment. It should be in this drawer. Ah, here it is. This is what you wanted, isn't it?
Yippee, we got a key. Whoa, that's one chunky looking key. Thanks a lot. This is such a huge help. I'm glad we did not have to become criminals and break into the mine. These Joshua's like undertones there.
No problem at all. The Bracer Guild has always been a great help to us. This is the least I can do.
Life would be so much easier if people were like you, sir. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know.
Yes, please do.
The people of Roland weren't the only victims of the war after all.
Right.
It's a war. Of course not.
I travel across the kingdom.
It's a freaking war. Everyone's affected, especially people in border regions. What are you talking about? Okay, is Bernadette going to be helpful? Or Burnett, is she going to be helpful this time? Or is she going to annoy me again?
This village thrived back when the mine was still in service. With all the miners and merchants bustling about, it was more like a town than a sleepy village. But it's all gone downhill ever since the war.
Oh my gosh. She's still talking about... You can't think of anything except the freaking war, man. She's caught up in the olden times. No wonder your husband likes to do a daily trip to the graveyard. It's to get away from you.
I do hope they'll find some kind of clue in there. If you happen to learn anything, please let me know.
Flashbacks. The war. Gazes vaguely off into the distance. I love trauma. Do all the villagers have new dialogue again? I have a feeling they might. Yep, they do. Let's go. More pointless dialogue. Okay, has your fight with the young guy progressed at all in the 10 minutes I was gone, buddy?
That Pesca is just too reliant on those orbments of his. The fruits he grows is a pale imitation of mine. I'm not sure those things even deserve to be shipped as revenue village produce.
What a jerk. My goodness. I'm not saying we need to hand everything over to the machines. Automating fruit farming has all sorts of issues. Even if we do implement orbital machines, we'd still have to rely primarily on manual labor. This village doesn't exactly have tons of hands to spare. That's why I think we should let the machines handle what they can. I keep trying to explain that to Old Man Gray, but he won't listen to a thing I say. I also like growing fruit, so I'm glad my husband and I came here. It took time, but I'm really starting to bond with the villagers. But then there's Mr. Gray. Okay, so it really is just old man shakes fist at every single other person in the village. He's such a jerk! I understand where Old Man Gray is coming from. Do you? But Pesca isn't wrong either. This could decide the village's future. We need to discuss it properly. If I left for Bose without sorting this out, I could never forgive myself. I'll suggest to the village chief we hold a meeting to discuss the direction of the village's fruit farming. Bro has like a singular tractor thing. Like, oh no, the woes of automation, the horror. Okay, the small children also have stuff to say. Are you still saying that, Barry? Women are the future, they say. Even in Lore's family, the wife is way stronger. The queen's a woman too. Is he being misogynist? I heard from Louis. You guys are bracers? Wow. I didn't know girls could become bracers. You can't just say that, Barry. I thought they were all tough guys like Agat. Women are the future. Let's go. Hey, it's you guys. Did you find anything out? Well, we can't say for sure. But the thing you saw might be the real deal. Really? We're gonna go find out, so wait for us, Kay. Yeah, good luck. So, do you think Barry is maybe a little too close to Old Man Gray? And his, like, old ways of thinking are a bad influence? Hey, it could be. Could be. It's all the old man's fault. I will say that with absolutely no proof and believe it to be factual. Okay. Anyway, let's just fast travel back to the mine. Also, I'm very happy that it just lets us fast travel instead of running back up and down this path over and over. Otherwise, it would be kind of annoying to have to go back for the key and just like retread the same ground. We're pinning all the bad stuff in town on Old Man Gray. So true. No slash s. No sarcasm. It's all Mr. Old Man Gray's fault. And if we exile him, it will fix everything. Most certainly. Is what I'm saying as an outsider to the town who just showed up today and has witnessed a single argument. It's all his fault. All right, let's use that key we just got from the village head. Phew, that was one heavy entrance. Now then, shall we start our investigation? Not sure about the sky pirates, but I do sense some monsters inside. Never let your guard down, kids. Sherry can just sense the monsters? Sheesh. And we're just gonna leave that padlock like on the floor like that? Certainly we could have like set it off to the side a bit. Healing device activate. Okay.
It's an abandoned mine. Some areas might have already collapsed.
But if that kid was telling the truth, there has to be something.
Breeze is coming from inside, but stay sharp.
Let's head this way first because it looks like not the main path. And let's kind of just try to avoid everybody if we can.
Found treasure.
Where's the treasure? Oh, it was kind of hiding. More healing items. I like these little rock crab things. They look neat.
All right, treasure time.
Ooh, okay, that's what we want. So the different elemental sepiths, those are what let us upgrade our orb mints, which is what our like spells and mana system is based around. So if I get a bunch more of those, I'll be able to unlock more slots to equip new spells and skills.
It's so bright.
This is inside the mine? What?
Huh?
It's clearly on the other side of the mountain then, right?
Estelle, shh.
Looks like we were right.
Oh my goodness! It was just that easy?
Get the heavy stuff. Load all the food and valuables first.
Like, seriously, what were the soldiers doing? If this is like visible from above, like, they didn't just go around the mountain? Like, what are they doing? Idiots. I thought it was going to be down at like the very bottom of the mine or something. My goodness.
Hurry it up. We gotta move before they come after us.
You got it, boss.
Sky pirates! Oh no! Quick, murder them!
It's the airliner. So the kid wasn't dreaming after all.
This is the open pit mining valley. What a clever hiding place.
No wonder they were hard to track down. Are they transferring the cargo from the airliner to their own airship?
Okay, so I guess it's hard to approach from the outside, but because it's open to the sky, like the ships can obviously just land in there.
Yeah, whatever. You can think about that later.
Was this actually a good hiding spot? I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little suspect. Little suspect. Seriously, it took us like 30 seconds after entering the mine.
First, we gotta catch them before they get away again.
That's 3 round trips. Don sure loves exhausting me. Whatever. Once I'm done, we can kick back while negotiating the ransom.
Hold it right there.
We should have just bludgeoned them without letting them know we were here, Estelle. Come on.
So long as evil darkens this world, the red flame of justice
He's
will
so
burn
chuny.
anew. Razor Force, assemble! Huh?
We could have just cast a spell without them noticing us. Come on, Estelle.
What even is Bracer Force?
Seriously, why do you always have to get carried away like that?
Oh, come on. I was just having fun.
We're facing hardened criminals, Estelle. People's life could be in the balance here.
Are you the brats Joseph thought? This wasn't part of the plan. How'd you get here so fast?
We walked.
Part of the plan? Get here so fast? What are you even talking about?
By Bracer Guild protocol, you're under arrest on suspicion of hijacking an airliner and kidnapping passengers.
I'm guessing they are collaborating with the soldiers, if I had to guess.
I hope you're prepared.
Hold on. Are you seriously trying to take us down? Just the 3 of you?
What? Pretty obvious, isn't it?
Uh-huh. I see. So you don't have anything to do with those guys. That makes things easier. I'll just have to knock you out.
Okay, whatever.
Exactly were the guys they were talking about.
We'll make them
Let's try and get an Earth Lance off on as many as we can.
Here we go.
It might be difficult because they're probably all going to move out of the skill.
What? Why is he acting all chill?
Holy!
Not acting like that for nothing. Keep your guards up.
Throwing smoke grenades all over the place.
Here you go.
Except there must be so much smoke that they're struggling to hit me.
I'll change the tide of battle.
Let's try and speed up Estelle first. No, ourself. And then we'll speed up Estelle. Sylphian Whip. Yeah, I would like to apply a blind effect to as many of these guys as we can, so that they have the potential to miss. Let's go from this side so that their AoEs won't be able to hit Estelle and Charizard.
Step aside.
Let's keep going.
Okay. This one's on me.
Payback!
A counter, really? Wheel of Fortune! Awesome. We got the random all buffs
Leave it to me.
thing. That's pretty nice. See if we can clock up on Estelle.
You're a lifesaver.
Leave it to me.
I think the only one that still needs clock up is Charizard, so yeah, we'll do that. Holy! Okay, that is bad. That hurts a lot. Earthlands only ended up hitting 2, and it's resisted.
Guys.
Did she die to burn? Okay, that is not good.
Thanks.
We're gonna be using one of our revive items, I guess. How do we do that again? Right bumper, Y. Wait, where's all my other revives? I thought I had a bunch of other revive items. A dreamy shell bake will revive them. Ooh, that's nice. What a fancy food. Okay, so I see the icon now. It's got the, like, the phoenix feather icon under effect. Yeah, I guess we'll just use the Zeram powder here.
Close one.
Now, Cheryl.
And then I'm going to hit them with an AoE.
Now, do as I say.
Take that and that and that and that. And that.
Charizard is going off.
Stunned.
Let's keep going.
Sure. This one's on me. Payback time.
They're a bit close to each other, so they're getting hit by the AoE.
The perfect move.
Can I just flicker? Will this actually hit? Or am I like... Does the blind prevent me from hitting here?
You all. Too late.
Oh, seems like we're good. It also delays them all so that they attack slightly later. Who should I attack here? Maybe this guy, because he's pretty healthy. And then I want to activate Pummel.
You're underly.
And it should finish off all 3 of these guys.
Saying that. But I won't back down.
Okay, the other guy was already dead. Maybe we didn't even need to ult this, but it's fine. A lot of the fights often seem to be decided by like whether or not you're overrun by the mobs at the beginning, because there's just so many enemies. Is there something I can do here to like cancel out his attack? I don't think so. What if I use this? It applies mute, so I want to see if it like cancels his spell casting or something. He resists it. Okay. I haven't really dealt with that spell before. It might have canceled him out though. It seems like he didn't do whatever he was in the midst of like trying to cast. Okay, we do not have a heal on her. I guess Estelle's like the only one that has a proper heal in this group.
Get serious.
Oh, is this a debuff? Confuse, poison, defense, attack, speed down. Interesting. Well, if he doesn't resist it, that's going to be excellent. So let's try it at least. Okay, well, it just did the defense down, which I suppose is okay.
Now, Shara.
And I would kind of like to just ult this guy to delay him a bit.
Now, Shara.
And because of that, Charizard now goes earlier. And sure, we'll just do this. It has some delay on it. It has blind.
Step aside.
They have too much HP. Oh my gosh, Cher's getting so many buffs. It's crazy. I really want to heal everybody if we can. Yeah, let's do the AoE healing between us two. Wait, he's confused? And he hit his own ally? Is that what just happened? Is that what Chaos Brand did? Yeah, it does have the confuse effect. Oh my gosh. That is busted. That is so powerful. Sure. Why not? Let's do the flame arrow. That sounds nice. I moved. So the heal didn't hit us in the AoE anymore. Oh, I didn't realize. I guess I should have done the single target healing then. God, we're taking so much damage just from the counters. Oh, Estelle, don't die again. Why is it always you? I think I even built Estelle as like the tankiest of our group.
Payback.
Now, Shara. We need to regroup.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this.
Arcana of the goddess.
Okay, just cast Tear on yourself. Try to get as far away as you can, I guess. And sometimes I do not understand the turn order, like, at all. Ooh, critical. Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess it did have the effect on her of it up on the left.
Man, oh man, still going, huh?
Ugh, he's tough. And using bombs is cheating.
It's literally all they do is bombs. No matter what, nothing else. It's all they know.
I will defend the capital thing.
Sure. I'll do this for some heavy stun. Ooh, okay. I didn't realize this is like a spell that's up. I forgot I had unlocked that ability. Yeah, we should be able to heal everyone here. These battles last so long, man. But I guess it makes sense when
Here I come. I'll make it hurt.
like we have so much dialogue in between each of them, so it makes sense that each major battle is gonna be a challenge. You should be stunned here, so you should skip a turn.
I'll be your opponent.
I'll just do a normal attack, I guess. Try to build up our points.
There we go.
Flames. Here I come.
Still no burn effect, sadly. Okay, I'll just do this again, and then I will instantly use my S skill after it. We can activate our overdrive mode, sure. Is Shara low? Not particularly, so we can use this turn for an attack. I'll just use Stonehammer.
I won't let you. Eat this.
Good defensive actions, Joshua. Ooh, a critical counter there.
Joshua!
Got it. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. Better be prepared.
Okay, we have like 2 of our S arts up, so we can kind of just finish it off with this.
Here, Estelle.
Here goes!
It is interesting because the fights are so drawn out that I would think maybe I was playing on like a harder mode, like in most RPGs.
Messed up.
This I feel would be the hard difficulty, but we're just on normal.
I got it!
And I've got pretty much all the best equipment I can get currently. Maybe we're a little under leveled, but I don't think particularly so.
Ow! Not bad, bracers. Now I see why Josette struggled with you.
Flattery won't get you anywhere. Now hurry up and surrender and release the passengers.
So you really don't know a thing, huh?
True, we do not know, so tell us, please.
What a gullible bunch.
What?
Watch out.
Oh no! Ah! Not the smoke screen.
What is this? Oh, shoot. A smoke screen?
Use your wind magic.
I didn't want to leave the cargo, but I guess it's a necessary sacrifice. Later, bracers!
Holy, they booked it back to the airship. Yeah, we really should have incapacitated them more or incapacitated their ship. I guess the airship's still here at least. They just took their like sky pirate ship back.
Ugh, my poor eyes.
Don't worry, it's not toxic. Looks like it was just a regular smoke grenade.
They're gone. Oh, damn. We've let them slip through our fingers twice now.
And he appeared to have known what's going on. So yeah, if we had just captured him and tortured, I mean, asked him questions, certainly things we could have figured it out.
I couldn't complain if I got demoted for this.
Oh, Shara, don't put this all on yourself.
We're also responsible for letting them escape.
And even though they escaped, we at least got the ship, the airship. Should have detained him and asked him nicely. Yeah, we do things by the books. We don't break and enter anywhere.
Time for regret later.
Or
for now,
threaten.
let's focus on what we can do.
It feels like you're my mentor now. Well, at the very least, we got the airliner back. Let's go in and check.
Which is way more than the army got done.
The passengers might be in there.
Right.
Okay. Airliner Lind. Whoa, it's completely empty in here. Everything's been cleaned out. It seems like the Sky Pirates loaded everything onto their airship. And from the looks of it, either way, let's sweep the area and see what we find. Hey, isn't this one of those forklifts? It's the same kind we see at landing ports. Maybe they used this to unload the cargo. And that's why they were so threatening, because they were forklift certified. No, it was probably the airship that used it, not the bad guys. Well, the bad guys probably used it too, to get stuff off. Huh? What's this thing? That's the control panel for the orbital engine. Looks like the orbital energy's down, though. Okay, it must be late enough that the outdoors is pitch black. Either that, or the clouds are just so dense with the storming that it's entirely obscured from my view. Okay. Out here on the deck. Looks neat. Yeah, we can see a bit better now how, like, there's, like, raised mountains around the edge. Still, though. Okay. Ooh, this is kind of fancy. It's so bright. The light shining through here. Okay, great observation, Estelle. You were just outside. Surely you already know the brightness. Anyway, where was it? I want to go back downstairs. There we are. Because the quest marker was like over this away. This has got to be the steering wheel, right? Wow, you've cracked the code, Estelle. Good job. I wonder where the guy who's supposed to be manning this wheel, this thing went. Yeah, we cracked the case. Good job. Woo! Wahoo! Looks like this is the captain's seat. Normally, I'd jump at the chance to sit on one of these. Don't even think about it. Okay. Oh, wait, that was everything? There's clearly something else around then that I missed. I think there was another set of stairs going up. Oh, yep, there's several areas they want us to check out. Oh, or just they want us to go on the deck. I've checked pretty much the whole area, but it doesn't seem like anybody's here. There's a good chance they've been taken away on their ship. Most likely to their hideout. Of course. And just when I thought we'd finally found a solid lead. Come now, don't look so down. We haven't completely lost the trail yet. Think about it. Why would they hide the airliner in a place like this? Huh? From what I can see, the orbital power inside the ship is completely stopped. That means the orbital engine has been removed. Orbments naturally recover their orbital energy over time, after all. Moreover, they've repeatedly transported large amounts of cargo back and forth. Considering the effort and risk involved, wouldn't it have been far easier to bring the entire ship to their hideout? Oh, good point. And yet, they still chose to hide it here. If I had to guess... I would think their hideout is somewhere special that maybe this larger ship can't access. Like maybe the other one can control more precisely, or it's like behind a waterfall or something stupid. I don't know. Yes, exactly. If I had to guess, I'd say their hideout is located somewhere a little unusual. About 10 or 15 Arj. In other words, special location accessible only to small vessels, like sky pirate ships. Oh, I get it now. Mountainous or canyon-like terrain with steep changes in elevation. Those are the most likely places. Yeah, I think so too. But if that's the case, then we're limited in what we can do by ourselves. There's also a possibility their hideout's unreachable on foot. What should we do? I don't like it. but we might have to explain the situation to the army and ask for their help. They have patrol ships after all. What? After all that, you want us to go bow down to the army? Either way, we're going to have to report the issue with the airliner. Cooperating with them is probably our best option, regardless of what they may think of us. Our top priority is rescuing the hostages, after all. I guess you're right. This isn't the time to be picky. For now, let's head back to the guild and report to Lugren. We should be able to contact Haken Gate using the guild's Orbal communications. BP is increased by 3. Incredible. Okay, so let's get out of here. A whole airliner just chilling in the mines. Cutscene. Oh gosh, the soldiers are here. They're gonna pin it on us somehow.
What's going on here?
I didn't see this coming.
Well, I guess this saves us the trouble of contacting them.
Holy. Yeah, like I said, I kind of have a guess.
We found a suspicious group armed with weapons.
I think they might have been cooperating with the bad guys. I think they're corrupt.
You there! Put your hands in the air.
Oh, the world is doomed. I can't believe women and kids like them are sky pirates.
Who are you calling sky pirates? Look at this emblem!
The bracer emblem, huh? How does that prove your innocence?
Not this jerk again.
Morgan?
Why are you here?
After reviewing the scouting reports, I came personally to inspect locations I felt were insufficiently searched.
And this was indeed insufficiently searched. That's why we found it before you, you idiot.
But who would have thought you'd be working with the Sky Pirates?
Can you quit with the baseless accusations? We just tracked them faster than you, that's all.
Then where are the Sky Pirates? Are the hostages in that airliner?
Unfortunately, the Sky Pirates managed to escape. The hostages aren't in here either.
You've given yourselves away. You must have notified the Sky Pirates about our arrival.
Hey! That's nonsense!
That's for me to say. Soldiers, apprehend them!
What a jerk. I hate this guy. We're in the dungeon. The general will interrogate you personally in the morning. If you're proven innocent, you'll be released within a few days. Well, just cool your heads in there for now. You've got to be kidding me. They didn't even give us a chance to defend ourselves. If they manage to catch the Sky Pirates, that'll clear our names. I mean, you could also just go to the village chief that had the key. Like, I think that would help, because, you know, he could corroborate the timeline of us just having shown up and searching. But that's probably impossible now. Huh? Why? Do you remember what the Sky Pirate leader said back in the mine? Yeah, he said something about they weren't supposed to turn up yet. Definitely has a collaborator in the soldier group. He mentioned that it wasn't part of the plan and that we came too early. Now that you mention it, he did say something like that. Wait, was he talking about the army troops? Oh. That's most likely the case, yes. And that would also mean they've got a spy in the Royal Army. Either that, or someone cooperating with them's leaking information. I'm guessing it's General Morgan. I never trusted that man. That's what you mean, right? Yes. What? Then they'll never catch the Sky Pirates. Looks like we gotta handle it ourselves, but we're completely stuck right now. How would Master Cassius have gotten out of this one? Young man's voice. Is this going to be the bard that we met previously? I think he had a gun as a weapon.
It seems you're in trouble.
Huh? Joshua, did you say something?
Estelle, you idiot.
No, I didn't.
Their voices don't sound anything alike, lady.
It came from the next cell over, and I think I recognize that voice from somewhere.
Yep, it's that smug bard.
Stranger. This charismatic timber could ever only belong to one.
This groundless confidence.
And those narcissistic mannerisms.
Don't have to guess. Olivier.
Ding, ding, ding.
The Playboy Bard is back
I
again.
think we'd be reunited here. It seems we are bound by fate itself.
Wait, why are you in here?
He probably hit on the wrong person, if I had to guess.
Didn't we leave you in the city of Bows?
And now we find you in a jail cell. What did you do this time?
There, no need to bombard me with so many questions. The reasons are as deep as the seas and as high as the mountains.
X to doubt.
Okay, then I won't ask. I'm already getting tired just listening to the preamble.
What a coincidence, Estelle. I was just thinking the same thing.
Well, you heard them. You don't have to tell us. And for the sake of my health and beauty, I think I'd rather just avoid the stress.
Now, no need to be shy. Allow me to regale you with every
No!
detail of
No!
the tragedy that befell me.
Shut up, Olivier. We don't care.
He's not listening.
After we parted ways, I browsed my way through the market before finally arriving at the restaurant Anteros. After a thoroughly enjoyable meal, I took a round on the grand piano. The restaurant manager was simply shaking with awe.
Are you sure it was awe or was it anger because you touched it without asking?
I was even offered a spot as the restaurant's exclusive pianist.
Oh, well, maybe.
Yeah, whatever. But aren't you a ludist?
A master can wield more weapons than one, my dear. Anyway, I accepted the offer on one condition. Instead of Mira, I demanded free food and wine daily.
That feels very much like you, Olivier. So, how did that lead to you ending up here?
Ah, that is where the tragedy truly begins. That night, I was savoring the chef's special sautéed duck. The blood sauce had such a rich, exquisite flavor.
Fancy.
It was then I realized a normal red wine would no longer suffice.
I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna do it.
Do it, Estelle. Break through that wall and punch him in the face.
So then what?
I simply picked up a bottle that caught my eye in the back. A Grand Shireen from the year 1183.
A Grand Shireen from 1183? That's the elusive vintage wine from the auction at the Royal Capitol.
Holy!
Oh, Shara, you seem quite knowledgeable on the subject. I, too, had heard the rumors and decided to experience it for myself.
So he just yoinked it?
An auction? How much was it?
It's even worse if he knew about it then, by the way.
From what I heard, it had a strike price of 500,000 Mira.
Holy!
500,000 for a bottle of wine?
That's insane. Wait, Olivier, don't tell me you...
It goes without saying. I savored it in pure ecstasy.
Shut up!
Its fragrance tickling my nasal cavity. Its deep, aromatic taste caressing my throat.
Stop with the descriptors.
Friends, you may not believe
Ah!
me, but at that moment, time and space gleamed with the hue of a brilliant rose.
I'm so done with him.
I knew this was going to be exhausting.
He is just a criminal.
I don't even know what to say.
Now the food suddenly felt insufficient.
Oh god, he doesn't stop there? He's gonna like grab some crazy expensive meal too?
I was about to ask the chef to prepare something worthy of such a wine, but at that very moment, the manager returned. And, being the generous soul I am, I offered him a glass.
Oh, God.
But for some reason, he flew into a fit of rage.
Obviously.
A whirlwind of chaos followed, and soon the soldiers had arrived. And so it was, and so it is.
We don't get to fade to black off of that.
Our tragic hero, left alone in this pitiful cell, without even a house red to keep him company.
He's such a narcissist.
Now, my dear friends, weep for me.
I'm weeping in suffering at having to listen to this.
Oh, idiot.
Oh? Excuse me, my friends. Why do I hear only and idiots? Now listen closely. Here's where my tale of woe grows even more interesting.
Shut up!
After I was so roughly brought here, many more tribulations awaited.
You've just been in a jail cell. What are you talking about?
Hello?
Nothing else happened.
Do you hear me?
Certainly we had a good rest off of that, though. The next day, in the early morning. They don't even have proper beds in here. What the heck?
Hey,
it's like benches. How cruel.
Ugh, I'm still sleepy.
Is something wrong?
We're getting interrogated this early? Give me a break.
No, it's quite the opposite. You're being released.
What?
Huh? Well, that was sudden.
Did something happen?
I happened.
Let's go.
Mayor Maybell?
Oh my, fancy seeing you here.
The mayor's here. Huzzah.
I'm sorry for what you went through,
It's worthwhile to have friends in high places.
but there's no need to worry anymore. Your suspicions have been lifted.
I'm still not fully convinced.
Shut up, jerk.
But if Miss Maybell vouches for you, I have no choice. You'd better thank her properly.
Okay, so this is why you get in the good graces of politicians, apparently. We use our I can't speak, our political connections quite well in this world, supposedly. Who cares about the judicial system? We're out.
Does that mean you came out to defend us, Mayor Maybell?
Not exactly. I simply explained your circumstances to the general.
Our circumstances?
You two, I must ask you something.
This about our father disappearing?
Is it true you're Cassius Bright's children?
Oh, come on. He hates all bracers, except he probably respects just Cassius Bright or something stupid.
Huh?
Yes, that is correct. Her name is Estelle Bright, and I am Joshua, his adopted son.
I see. The girl does resemble Lena.
You know Mom?
I did. I enjoyed her cooking when I visited your home in Roland. You were just an infant back then.
Wait a second. General Morgan, you know Dad too? I heard that he used to be in the Royal Army, but...
I don't know him as a bracer. I only know Cassius as a soldier. He was considered one of the sharpest tactical minds of the generation.
Sheesh.
Tactical minds?
Fathers. Crazy.
What could have possibly made him join the Bracer Guild of all things? This still irritates me to this day. I'll take my leave.
What was that all about?
Estelle, your father seemed to have been a remarkable soldier. I've heard the general made countless attempts to dissuade him from retiring.
I never knew that. It's kind of unbelievable.
But if that were true, maybe Master Cassius is the reason why the general hates bracers so much.
Just because Cassius left for them?
He might have been mortified when his favorite subordinate left him.
It sure sounds like it.
So you're telling me we had to go through all this because of Dad? Ugh, that old degenerate.
Well then, how about we all return to the city of Bows? Now that the airliner has been found, we can move on to the next phase. There's much to discuss.
Oh, right.
Oh, is something wrong?
I'm all for getting out of here, but I feel like we're forgetting something.
Definitely not the guy in the next cage over. He deserves to be
Now
here.
that you mention it,
Yeah. What was it again?
Where did he get his loot from?
Ah, the cruelty of mankind. How could you so soon forget a comrade of an entire eve? What tragedy. What dreariness. No matter. I shall perish all alone in this dark purgatory.
Sounds good to me. Have fun perishing.
Oh, that guy.
I totally forgot about him.
I do feel sorry for him, but there's nothing we can do.
Could he be the rumored musician? The one who drank the Grand Shireen without permission?
Yep.
That's me. However, milady, I beg you not to misjudge me.
No, judge away, please.
I was merely accepting in advance for my most enchanting performance.
What an interesting gentleman.
That's a word for it. Interesting.
Well, I may ask the general to release you as well,
What?
since I'm here.
Oh?
Really? I don't think he'll go for that.
That seems like abusing your power, Miss Mayor.
The restaurant has every right to sue him, you know.
That won't be an issue. You see, I'm the owner of that restaurant.
Okay, I guess.
What?
I was the one who won the auction for the Grand Shireen. There. Whatever else could be a problem.
I guess. Okay. If you're fine with that, Miss Rich Lady.
Man, never thought you'd actually get out.
Still think it's a bad idea.
You sure have the devil's own luck.
Please, you praise me too much. Though I must admit I feel a slight prickling in my conscience over
A
drinking
slight?
wine.
Slight?
Shall I do my duties as the pianist per my contract?
Thank you, but no. You must feel rather awkward doing so after what happened the other day.
I'm pretty sure that won't bother him at all.
Nothing bothers him.
Thick-skinned.
Well, we'll just call that an accident and leave it at that.
What?
However, I still feel bad about what I've done.
You should.
Let's see. I believe the bracers here are conducting an investigation, yes? How about I offer my assistance as thanks for...
No! No! Why are we getting punished?
Huh?
Oh, that's an interesting idea. May I ask you to do so?
Your wish is my command. And so it is. Pleasure to be your comrade once again.
No!
Wait.
Honestly, we don't really want a guy without combat experience tagging along. How confident are you in your skills?
I have little doubt in my gunnery and orbital arts, though I'm reluctant to compare such trivial skills to my musical brilliance.
That's exactly the answer we don't want to hear.
But it's probably not a bad idea. We can't count on the Royal Army for this, so we're short on manpower.
I don't know.
Fine, you can come along, but if you drag us down, you're out. Is that clear?
I don't mind. Rest assured, I will never disappoint you.
And if you end up in prison again, we are not waiting for you to get out, and we are not bailing you out.
You can't really disappoint us if we didn't expect anything to begin with.
I'm glad to see that it's settled. Anyway, I have something to tell you.
What's that?
Speaking of, a lot of people looked pretty uneasy on our way here. Did something happen?
Yes, there was a large-scale robbery in the south block of the city
What?
last night. Several places were hit, including the weapon shop and the orbment workshop.
What?
Was it the work of those sky pirates again?
We're not sure yet, but it seems likely. A squad from the Royal Army is already investigating the case.
I see. Seems to me we should start our own investigation too.
Yes, please do. I'll send your reward for this job to the guild. Please consider it coverage for your expenses during the investigation.
Okay, well, we have a new party member, so we have a squad of 4.
The army's gonna be a pain in our butts again. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, I guess.
Right. Also, I don't think we should share any info we find with the Royal Army. If there really is a spy among them, the Sky Pirates will find out.
Guess we have no choice. Let's be careful out there.
Now, friends, let us depart for the South Block.
Who died and made you leader?
I had a feeling our fates would intertwine once more. Please, allow me to offer my thanks to the goddess in song.
No, stop it!
What in the middle of the city?
Maybe we shouldn't have brought him.
Well, let's see how things play out.
The instantaneous regret. Olivier, oh my goodness, he is level 17. That is considerably higher than the rest of the squad. What does he have equipped? Do we know? His special abilities, he has quick draw, physical AoE, arts and arch defense down, steel bonus, that's pretty good. Snipe shot, impede, mute, back attack bonus. Howling bullet, his ultimate, it looks like it affects all and it guarantees a mute. So interrupts or stops spell casting. That is really strong. Wow. What does he have equipped? Okay, we do need to give him some defensive gear here. Sure, resist sleep and petrify. We get a little more speed and movement, a little more defenses. Should be fine. What spells does this guy have? Okay, so he has heals and a lot of other spells too. He has a lot, my goodness. But yeah, we'll definitely be healing up a decent amount. Okay, it's good to have 2 healers now. I'm happy with that.
I suggested that my lady rest a little, but she only insisted that it was unimportant compared to the struggle still facing the people of Bose. I am pleased to see her maturity, but I do worry for her health.
Is she upstairs? Is that where she's run off to? I can't believe we've been saddled with this crazy bard, Olivier.
There's a friend of mine, a lady by the name of Milano. Her father was also a passenger on the airliner. Families of those aboard must be worrying so much over their missing loved ones, and the Sky Pirates are likely involved in the recent robberies as well. I hope you'll see a breakthrough in the investigation.
That would be nice. Would be nice. Okay, let's blow this popsicle stand. We have to investigate some robberies. Oh my gosh, there's so many people to talk to. I'm not going to do it for now, I think. We're in the middle of an investigation. Please do not interfere. What? I'm sorry, but this is a restricted area. Please leave at once. Those jerks. Great. We won't be able to investigate at all because of the soldiers. What the heck's going on here? He's freaking the heck out.
My factory! My factory, my products! Someone needs to contact the military or the Bracer Guild quick. Wait, hold on. If that was stolen, and they start investigating. Oh no, 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 what am I supposed to do?
If what was stolen?
What was it?
It seems that my client was hit with a robbery. They don't seem to be in any state to be talking about business. They even have reporters on the scene. So why didn't they hire bracers sooner? Oh, it's these guys again. Hello. Hello, friends. The ditzy photo lady and the kind of scumbag reporter dude. Wow, that photo turned out cute. Niall, what do you think of this? Seems good enough to me. Man, seriously. They cleaned the place out from top to bottom. Hi. Are you already back on the hunt for a story? The grind never stops for you guys either, huh? Oh, it's you two. Hey, Estelle and Joshua. I'm so glad you were released. We heard the Royal Army nabbed you at the mine. You really had us worried for a second there. Why are you acting like this has nothing to do with you? It was your info that sent us to that village in the first place. Hey, don't pin this on me. Did you and Dorothy go to the abandoned mine too? Yeah, we went yesterday. It's a shame it was after they took you guys away, though. If we'd been there for the big moment, would have made a hell of a shot. Idios must have it out against us, I swear. Typical mass media. Anyway, you've checked things out here. Does it look like the Sky Pirates? I think so. The Royal Army's out looking for clues, but looks like there's nothing worth a damn. That's frustrating. My dear reporter, may I ask you something? Might you have an idea of how those Sky Pirates entered the city? Yeah. According to eyewitnesses, they left through the West Gate. That's odd. When you enter from the West Gate, you see both the mayor's residence and the markets. One would think they'd surely have far more to gain from robbing those places. Now that you mention it. Wait, who even are you? I'm glad you asked. I am Olivier Lindheim, traveling bard and genius musician. Doubtless you've heard the rumors. Oh, you're the dine and dasher who drank that super expensive wine at the restaurant. It's such an honor to meet you. Ha ha ha, you flatter me, miss. I'm always available for an interview, should you desire one. Wow, really? The stupidity is gonna make my head explode. You know, in a funny sort of way, you could say they're alike. I'm not even gonna ask why you're dragging that clown around. We appreciate your mercy. Okay. Carrie, how's it going? Seems like the thieves took some of our merchandise. I thought the owner was the one that locked up the shop. I heard the brand new model on display was stolen. Maybe the Sky Pirates have a hobbyist photographer? Thanks to your intel, our articles have been the talk of the town. If you hear anything more, don't hesitate to let us know. Have you chilled out a bit? Nope.
What do we need?
I kind of want to see if I can unlock anything still. We still need more currency for those. I could upgrade Joshua's. Yeah, let's upgrade Joshua's. Get him a new option here. Then... This is what I have equipped, right? Yeah. Okay, we've already upgraded those other ones. It's just a question of if we want to upgrade these. Why would the speed go down if I upgrade it? What? Or do I have something else equipped? Oh, I probably have the fruit knives equipped. That's why. But yes, we can upgrade boots. We can upgrade anything we want, really. I won't. But it's good to know. Okay, what do we want to equip here? What can combine with these to unlock like a new skill? Okay, we either want more time. We want more of either of these colors, it looks like. Yeah, it doesn't look I'm close. It doesn't look like I'm close enough to anything specific to just insta unlock a spell. Any special heals I could get? I could just unlock healing on this guy, actually, just to have more flexibility. I think that's probably our best option right now, so we might just grab like an HP too. Interesting. This has water and fire element. That's pretty crazy. Both on the same thing. Must have gotten a significant amount of new... Like, when did I get some of these? I don't recognize them. Okay, I guess I'll just do that to give us several new options. No. I'll just go with HP. And then we'll give Estelle something fancy. I think I just swap out the HP for this. Oh, that's a significant HP down though. Yeah, I'll just take the HP loss, I think. Nope, I lied. The arts loss is fine. Now we have fire as an option for her. There was also like a, yeah, petrification blade. Inflict petrify with attacks and crafts at a 10% chance. It has 2 earth on it, which is decent. Ruby shield as well is something interesting. I did not realize that. I should swap these out actually. Yes, put that there. HP here. It's so that we grant 2 water, 2 fire to each of the sides, which gives us access to like more skill options out of it. Strength up when critical health, huh? That doesn't unlock any like new spells though, so I'm not sure I care. Would she be able to use it instead of strike? Yeah, I don't really care about crit, so I think we just go with Ruby Shield. Now she has access to earth spells, so Sherazard has like every type of spell we could want potentially. So she can kind of cover for whatever weaknesses the enemy has. No matter what. Oh.
Hey, you guys.
What?
Are you obstructing us again, you jerk?
I thought I'd give you some advice. You may be working for the mayor, but you're still civilians. Don't loiter around here while we're conducting an investigation.
They really are jerks at every turn, man. How many times Do you have to obstruct us and then find out that, like, we're the ones that accomplish things?
What?
So it's more of a warning than advice.
I'm telling you to know your place. If you want to investigate, do it after we're done. Overstep your bounds again, and you'll find yourselves right back in that cell.
Cool it, Estelle. They can't do anything.
This is what you would call an ass in a lion's.
What did you say?
What are you doing?
Is this the general? Did he show up? Oh no, this is some different guy.
Colonel!
Colonel?
A proud soldier of the Royal Army threatening innocent civilians? You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Let's go! An actual army guy that maybe is responsible. Unless he ends up being the secret mole.
But they're not regular civilians. They're bracers from the guild.
Even more reason.
Well, is that so? All the more reason then.
Exactly.
The Royal Army and the Guild are meant to cooperate. What good could possibly come from antagonism?
But I was just carrying out the General's will.
Good grief. General Morgan can be a handful sometimes. I'll be taking over from here. Take your subordinates and withdraw at once.
But sir...
You've been working hard since early morning, haven't you? I'm sure you've gathered plenty of information by now. I'll intercede with the General on my end. Do you still have complaints?
Understood.
This guy's kind of cool.
Back to Hawken Gate.
Now get out of here, you jerks.
Bracers, you'll have to excuse our soldiers. Allow me to apologize on their behalf.
Well, thank you for the apology. We weren't exactly friendly either, so let's call it even.
I appreciate your understanding. As I said, the Royal Army and the Bracer Guild are meant to cooperate. I believe we can complement what each other lacks. I have high hopes for your efforts in resolving this string of incidents.
We'll do our best not to disappoint you.
He seems pretty normal, actually.
Yeah, I wonder who he is.
Colonel, it's almost time.
Oh, right. Well then, excuse us now.
Don't even give us your name, though? What the heck, Colonel?
Ah, apologies. I haven't introduced
Ah,
myself.
there we go.
I'm Colonel Richard of the Royal Army.
Colonel Richard.
Feel free to contact me for any reason.
I like his assistant lady. I like her design. Colonel Richard. I've heard that name before. Niall mentioned him. I think that's the name of the capable young officer in charge of the intelligence division. Oh, right. Yeah, you seem pretty flexible for an army guy. He looks like he's in his 30s, and his looks aren't half bad. He'd probably make a better politician than a soldier. Hey, guys! Who was that army guy in the black uniform? Thought I recognized him from somewhere. Oh, I thought you knew how he looked. He's Colonel Richard from the intelligence division. What? Are you freaking serious? Well, yeah. That's how he introduced himself, so there's no doubt about it. Never thought I'd run into a big name like him here. No time to waste. Dorothy, we're going after him. Aye, aye, sir. Not sure what's going on, though. Wow, they sure don't rest, huh? Maybe they're planning to interview him. That colonel does seem like the type who could sell a few papers. Huh, what's wrong? I've never seen you look this serious. Is he finally, like, being challenged by some other guy? He's like, he's too impressive for me. I feel, like, threatened. Oh, no, it's about that colonel. I don't mind admitting that he's quite the man. However what? He's still lacking if he wishes to consider himself my rival. Let's hope he'll work on himself. Oh my God, shut up, Olivier! I shouldn't have asked. I'm curious about where that confidence even comes from. Now then, Now that the soldiers are gone, we can get back to our investigation. Let's start by asking the people we couldn't talk to earlier. Got it. Spin to win, spin to win, spin to win. I forget, do I have to like manually save? Okay, yes, you do. I am glad that I saved. Okay, anything else? Oh yeah, this is where the guy chased us off. Yeah, the only thing I'm suspicious about the one intelligence officer guy, he's kind and confident. Oh no. Is that the signs of a potential secret villain that will be revealed later? I doubt it. I'm probably overthinking it. He doesn't seem like he'd be one of the people that would be like tipping off the Sky Pirates anyway. It's probably someone more like directly involved in the area here.
Oh, I know you. You must be the bracers who came by earlier.
Yes.
I'm sorry I couldn't talk to you earlier, my dearies. So, are you here to ask about what happened last night?
Yes. Could you tell us what you know?
Of course. Last night, I heard some noise outside my door. I thought my husband had come home late, so I opened the door and yelled. But instead of my darling, I found some masked men coming out of the workshop. Why, I thought my old heart would stop right then and there. But it seems those men were just as startled as me and ran off northward.
I see. So they were the Sky Pirates. Then that means you didn't suffer any damages, correct?
Yes, that was the one silver lining of last night.
May I ask you something? You mentioned your husband wasn't home at that hour. Was he at the tavern somewhere?
Oh, I could forgive him if that was all he was doing. What that old drunk really loves is this.
Oh, I get it. He loves fishing. That would check out.
Yes, I'm almost convinced he'd marry a fish if he had the chance. He went to the lake shore in the south to catch some smelt yesterday, and he's still not back yet.
Wait, so then he knows nothing about this?
That's right. That old drunk. I'll give him a piece of my mind when he comes home.
Hey, I'm back. Good grief. I tried my luck all morning long, but not a single fish was biting. Oh, guests, are you?
You senile coot!
What's all this now? Why all the yelling? It's rude to our guests.
You're the rude one. Taking your sweet time while things are falling apart around here.
Oh? Falling apart?
We can explain. They explain the gist of last night's robberies to Kawano.
My, Sky Pirate robbery, now that's something. And you're telling me she gave them a yelling and they ran away? That's just brilliant. I feel for those poor Sky Pirates.
What was that now?
Please calm down, ma'am.
So those Sky Pirates snuck around in the dark, and then vanished off somewhere. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
He? Who are you referring to?
Oh, my fishing buddy. He's staying at the inn on the lakeshore in the south. He said he saw some suspicious fellows near the inn.
Suspicious fellows? Interesting. Could you tell us more about that?
Sure thing, but just keep in mind this is all hearsay. What he told me is that he happened to spot them one night when he was out fishing. A couple of fellows were hanging around the entrance in the middle of the night, and the innkeeper said they weren't guests either.
Well, that does sound rather suspicious. Were there any robberies at the inn?
Nothing so scary as that, no. I recommend that place. It's quiet, calm, and has great food. And most importantly of all, it's a fantastic spot for fishing.
For fishing. We didn't get any leads about the robbery itself, but we did learn some interesting info.
I quite agree. Particularly the matter of the inn's delicious food.
Not what she means. I mean, I won't say no to a bit of fishing, but anyway, if nothing happened, maybe it's not worth checking out.
I think it is.
The Royal Army will thoroughly investigate places where problems occur, but they won't check where nothing happened. That's why the Sky Pirates are more likely to show up in those places. Oh, I see. I guess that's one way to think about it. Now that you mention it, in all these cases, even putting the spy aside, those Sky Pirates are incredibly cunning. It'll be hard to catch them just by following their trail of the past robberies. We need to anticipate their next move and get a step ahead of them. I see. The best defense is a strong offense, huh?
Then it's settled. Let us depart for the beautiful Valeria Lake, the Pearl of Liberal.
Okay, well. We have spent 2 hours and 20 minutes playing the game today. I think I might call it here. We really just had one big fight, and that's like it. But at the same time, like, I don't think there's much else I want to be doing. Here, I'm going to check the, like, inside here. See if there's a quest, because I saw, like, a blue icon over yonder.
I'm confident in our lineup.
I came to buy the latest novel in the series, but it hasn't come in yet. I rarely read a book I've never read before. You can have it. The old lady who runs the store asked if I'd like a job. Maybe because I always had something to say about the lineup.
What do we need?
Which one are you?
And there's a new liberal news issue as well. Noise.
Are there any bargains?
Oh, okay. There's new outfit options because Olivier is with us. I see.
Found everything okay? Hey, want to take a look around?
Would anyone be selling a weapon that I could give Olivier? Kind of doubt it.
Come on over and take a look.
Yeah, none of the other shops have anything new, so doesn't matter much. Let's go check in over here real quick, like. Oh, am I just able to report what we've already done? Rank up! Junior Bracer rank 7. Got Emerald Shield, Foresight when critical health. Maybe it was rewards from quests and stuff is where we got the other shield stuff. I just didn't realize.
Good work. Nothing to report?
If you have nothing to report, then why is there still a green exclamation mark there?
Oh, Sherazade and everyone, you're back. You really gave me quite the scare. It's unprecedented for bracers to be detained by the army during an investigation. General Morgan truly went too far this time.
I'm sorry we've caused you so much worry.
No, the important thing is that you've returned safe and sound. I was just considering launching a protest with Army headquarters through the Grand Cell branch. But before I could act, Mayor Maybell stepped in.
Was it really that serious? Of course it was. Especially since the Kingdom of Liberal officially recognizes Bracer's investigative authority.
The general's actions contradict the laws of our kingdom.
Well, since everything turned out fine this time, I suppose we can overlook a little bit of criminal activity. Anyway, there's something else that's been bothering me. It's about that monster in the northeastern canyon.
Now that you mention it, I remember there was a request about that.
But Sting or
Annales
could have already taken care of it.
Could another one have appeared?
Correct. It's a subspecies of large monster called Giant Foot. Annalise said she'd handle it, so I left it to her. But it's taking longer than expected. I asked Sting to go and check up on her a short while ago.
I see. So that's what's going on. Still, if Sting is on it, there's probably not much to worry about.
You really trust him, huh? I'm a little jealous.
What are you talking about? Anyway, given that you're telling us this, I'm guessing you want us to go check up on them, right?
Yes, there's always a chance something unexpected could happen. But as Sherazard said, there's probably nothing to worry about. Only if you have time to spare, though.
Understood. We've got the message. We'll keep it in mind. Okay, that's why we had to talk to him for the quest. My treasured jewel ring was stolen during the recent string of robberies. If anyone finds it, please contact Lana. Enthylpath monster, a dangerous monster known as Diamond Turtle, has appeared.
Here we go, Estelle.
Okay, we picked up all the quests, and we've like readied up our equipment pretty much. So I guess we're good to continue on with the main quest if that's what we were so inclined to do. Looks like we're probably heading out of town in a new direction we have not gone before. So yeah, I think I will call it there. 19 hours, 16 minutes of playtime. Let's go.
Oh gosh, that's a lot of talking,
My goodness. This game really is like 80% dialogue, especially if you're yapping with like all the random NPCs all over the place. It's also interesting, the dialogue writing and how the events go. It really spells out like every little thing that happens. Like it almost makes me think like visual novel-esque, where they really delve in like what's going on at every turn, every little thought the characters have, which is interesting. Yeah, and thanks for stopping by again, Eudaimonics. Like I said, this is definitely a game with a bit of a different vibe. Much slower. Yeah, I agree. True. This game feels very chill / slice of life instead of big RPG thing. Yeah, the slice of life aspect is something I really agree with. It didn't come to mind until I think I mentioned it partway through today. But yeah, you talk to some random guys and you get a view into the daily life in their village, and they have some petty little squabble over like whether or not they should be using automation for like harvesting the apples in the village. It is very interesting in that way. It's just, yeah, it's giving you little cuts, little slices of their individual the individual goings on in all the villages. So neat. Let's see, today is Wednesday, right? Yeah, so tomorrow should be the last stream of the week. I'm not sure if I'll play more of this, or maybe I'll play some Smash Bros. Yeah, I'll have to decide. And then we're planning most of next week to continue playing Trails in the Sky as we wait for playing Deltarune the following week. Because like I said, I'm going to give people half a week to get started on Deltarune before I try to stream it myself. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
I wonder how much faster you would go through this type of game as well if you're not reading everything aloud, because I'm reading it aloud and doing all the voices. It obviously like takes much longer, and because I'm not skipping like any dialogue pretty much. Like, I wonder what the speed is if you just button mash everything. But then I feel like I'd be sacrificing what I find interesting in this type of world, so I'm not doing it. Oh yeah, you read a lot of VNs on Steam and it takes so much longer if you're reading everything aloud. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I like it when games being voiced can be pretty good, but like for streaming, it can be pretty fun to read stuff aloud and do your own voices, especially for games like Deltarune. I think is an excellent example, because those are a bit more like fast paced and you don't have as much to read, but this gets like awfully wordy, and so it can take quite a while to read through all the dialogue, and your voice gets a little tired, especially if you're trying to do an old person voice, and it can be a little harder on your throat in the long run. Oh goodness me and my poor esophagus. So that's part of the reason that I'm never quite as certain about streaming certain RPGs, because it just depends if like the pacing will lend well. It takes so long sometimes. I remember I had a whole arc. When did that game come out? I'm gonna look at my channel page. I don't know if you've heard of the game Unicorn Overlord. It's like a tactical RPG. Think kind of similar. I mean, not that similar, but roughly comparable to Fire Emblem. But I just remember that one took me ages of streaming, like most of a month. 6, 7 here. Actually, I forgot I put all my games in playlists. I think I have to go back and do the last couple I haven't gone through, but yeah, let's see. How many streams did I have of you? 24 videos of Unicorn Overlord. So that probably took me most of a month. Let's see, 5 days a week times 4, that would be 20. That would be longer than a month, right? So yeah. Fire Emblem Engage also took me like 19 streams to go through. So yeah, our RPGs can take a while, and when you aren't a full-time streamer, it really takes quite a lot of real-world time to go through it. Oh my goodness, I have 13 videos of Deltarune. I guess it's because I like replayed it. Like I replayed the full base game, and then I also did all the alternate route stuff, and then I replayed it to get like all secret bosses beaten. So that's kind of a multiple runs type thing. Oh wow, that was when I adjusted my previous model a little bit. Man, it's so weird. So weird to think about how much things have changed over time. Yeah, I love Unicorn Overlord. I considered at some point going back and doing a challenge run for Unicorn Overlord. And I actually tested it out some on my own time. It was so Unicorn Overlord, you're managing like a whole army, and it's made up of separate units, and the units have like up to 5 characters in one unit. So your overall like battle, you're probably controlling like 5 separate units of 5 characters apiece. So you have 25 characters involved. I wanted to see if I could beat the game while only bringing 1 unit into every fight. So it's like I'm giving up control of the entire army, and I'm just using 1 single squad. And I actually got through the first 2 regions, which I thought was probably the hardest part of the game, because you're like your lower power level early on. And yeah, I actually managed to get through that bit, but it just seemed like too taxing of a project. Like it would be too time consuming to do a bunch of either recordings on my own time or streams and then try to edit the video. But yeah, it's a really cool game. I like it a lot. Very fun. Yeah, if I was like a full-time streamer, that's probably more of what I'd like to be doing, is like challenge runs of games I really, really like. I love watching those sort of YouTube videos. Like, can you beat Super Mario without jumping? Or, you know, something stupid. Can you beat Dark Souls without ever rolling? You know, stuff like that. So... okay, anyways, that'll probably be it for me tonight. I'm glad I did not perish in a tornado. So pretty happy about that, seeing as there was a tornado warning going on most of tonight. And I actually just saw that Mori Calliope is playing Mina the Hollower. So I'm kind of wondering how she's doing. I might go check that out briefly. Talking about challenge runs made you want to try something similar in Hollow Knight or Silk Song. Yeah, I love, oh gosh, Hollow Knight's definitely one. I would like to do some like randomizer boss randomizers as well, or just enemy randomizers in general for like the Souls games or Hollow Knight or Silk Song. Like those are the ones I'm probably the most interested in. Yeah, really cool. Have a good night, you demonics, and anyone else that happened to stop by today. Hope you're all having a great day or night, and I'll plan to see you all at the next stream. Goodbye and farewell. Have a good one.